Hello guys, VR English of No Limits Gaming here, talking you through the Red Dead Redemption co-op pack achievements. And this is me doing the first level, getting 5 achievements in one go. And you need 2 people to do this, so that you can get the 2 guys 1 co-op achievement. And you need to bear in mind that you want to have a good accuracy and aim for the head to get the gold medal. Probably you need to finish the mission in a fairly good speed too, but we did it in under 15 minutes and then got the gold. Beginning of the video there, I showed you the classes you can have. I'd recommend that one person chooses the class that's like a sniper rifle with the rolling block rifle, and I'd recommend the other person uses gunslinger, so they get the double action revolver in case they're desperate. But back onto the video, the main part of it is this. The video starts, you want the sniper to be on the hill, taking out the gunners, the people on the turrets that is, and the other person wants to take out the stragglers, and you need to task him with getting a decent repeater, since you get given a fairly bog standard one, and being given a decent repeater will make this level a whole lot easier. So I got the Henry repeater, and it makes some enemies one-hit kills, which otherwise the other repeater doesn't do in the slightest. Even the Winchester doesn't do that. So definitely make sure you do that. After you've done the first part, where the person's been on the hill, you need to ride a carriage to a certain area. Fairly easy, just a few guys, and the guy with the repeater needs to be riding shotgun and sorts that out nicely. You got to remember that at one point in this, the key part of this video is 2 achievements called Bulletproof and another one called Friends Indeed, both of which are about not dying at all in a co-op mission. I will stress, however, that you can get downed, as I show in the video, but your teammate can revive you and it doesn't count as a death, and all is well. So, making my way to Tumbleweed, which is your next part, and you need to safely kill. It's basically just a killing mission. You basically need to kill everyone in the first part. To do this, you need to. Let me just check my notes that I made. Yeah, to do this, once you've ridden to the point where you can enter the valley, you want to get off your horse. And I got off the horse rather forcefully, and make your way up the left side. There is one guy to deal with on the hill, but take him out, and you have a relatively free reign to just mow down and rack up a nice score before the checkpoint. Once you get the checkpoint, you will spawn another set of guys in the village of Tumbleweed, and this is fairly easy to deal with. The cannon does the job nicely, and your teammates should be able to pick off stragglers nicely. By this point, even the sniper should be able to have a decent repeater as well. This is one point you need to be careful. Like, to do this without dying, you need to be able to flank the left-hand side successfully, because it's the place where they seem to have a worse field of view. But there's one guy who's just on the turret at the far left-hand side, which I got down by. But once you've killed him, you need to slide down the cliff. Be careful with this, because this is one of the points that could end badly for you, but it's not too big a fall, so you should be alright regardless. And then clear out the rest of the village. I did a long range repeater shot, which did the job. And you want one guy, the sniper rifle hopefully still has ammo for it. There's an ammo pickup in every area, which should help. We'll be taking off the turret guys, and you want to be running from cover to cover if you're the gunslinger. Making your way forward. You've got plenty of deadeye, so you can always quick deadeye a person to knock them out straight away. And your aim is to just kill everyone in this area until you've cleared out the house. Not spoiling the objectives at all, but that's basically what you've been tasked with doing. It's fairly easy. Just hop from cover to cover once your teammate's taken out the turrets. And there's one guy in the front of the house, which my teammate bravely goes and kills. You can always sneak around the back if you're desperate. But then you're tasked with riding back to the place where you just came from, and you need to prepare for a multiplayer style duels. So if you haven't played any actual multiplayer game types like multiplayer game types like gang shootout, you need to be prepared for this. Basically, it says prepare to draw, and just either rapidly tap the L button or just be quick on the trigger. And once the draw takes place, just quickly snap in by left trigger, right trigger, left trigger, right trigger, and you should be able to kill 3 guys, and your teammate should. And then the other enemies have a really low difficulty after this little duel, and you just need to get on a horse. Is that a horse? I believe at this point we need to get back in the carriage. Just double check my sort. Yeah, yes, we need to get back in the carriage. And once again, you want a person with the best repeater riding shotgun, or even inside the carriage. But if you're riding inside the carriage, it's hard to shoot people from all angles. So whilst you're more defended, the person up there is more exposed, and you can't necessarily cover from all sides. So you're probably better off being outside, as long as you are good with the dead eye. You can quick aim in, click the right thumbstick, and your aiming will be done for you. This last bit's quite a lot harder than the first stagecoach part, so I would recommend either sprinting through it or taking it a little bit slower than you think you need to, just to make sure you kill everyone. But once you get to the point where you're reaching a bridge, which I think is they're trying to get you to the border of Mexico, then you are all set, and you can just use Deadeye on the way, and you're sorted. And it will lead you to 5 must achievements. I sped up the whole video because it was an 18-minute video, except for the end part, which I think you will see yields the achievements. I also removed the music from the video, and the game sound, because quite frankly, when you speed things up that much, it kind of sounds crazy, and I think it would wind people up if they were forced to listen to 9 minutes of it. So I've got a bit of painting in the background, but not for this last part. So here we go. Hope you found the video useful. And it should net you 5 achievements if you haven't already done any of it. I hope this is helpful, and I will be posting the expert as soon as I have a decent guide for it. All the best. VR English and No Limits Gaming. Speak to you guys soon. I hope you find it useful. I have a set of notes. I might put them in the description, so you'll be able to.
Sometimes running is all you can do. A man's word is good as gold.
Stop the video.
A wagon load of gold
Show you
ain't
the 5
bad
achievements
either.
I have just done.
You'll love her too.
There you go, that's the 5 achievements. All the best. VR English out.